Guys, how many times have you called a lead, texted a lead, reached out to a lead, and they said, I don't remember filling that out. That wasn't me. How many times have you gotten that? We've all gotten that. It seems like half the leads out there, man, they fill out a form, and then 2 days later, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to do that. Why is this? Look, the reason there's a psychology behind the idea of calling a lead a hot lead. The reason why it's hot is because whatever drew them in, something they read, they read a Facebook ad, they saw a banner ad, they got a direct mail piece, and it talked about affordable life insurance programs, or don't leave your family passing the plate, or whatever the ad type says. Something got them. Something said, man, I've got to get that taken care of. And they go in and they fill out the ad, they fill it out, they hit submit, and then they start to cool off, right? A day goes by, you don't reach out to them. You call them, they don't answer. 2 days later, you reach out. 3 days later, you door knock them. I don't want to deal with it. And listen, final expense prospects are professional procrastinators. Look, that's how they got to be 65, 70, 80 years old and not have their final expenses taken care of. So look, this is one of the reasons why it's so important to get their why, figure out why it is that they filled out the form, so you can bring them back to that emotional point of when they said, man, I got to get this taken care of, and they fill out the form. But listen, what if you could get a hold of them within 60 seconds of them filling out the form? That is a hot lead. The way that Agent Autopilot works, when you purchase leads, we can actually have them drop directly into the system. All right, they're going to immediately get an email that sends out that says you're going to be calling them. They're going to get a text within 30 seconds saying the exact same thing. And then 30 seconds later, 1 minute from when they filled out the form, you're going to get a phone call saying, you've received a new lead. It'll tell you what type of lead. It'll tell you their name, their address, their favorite hobby if your lead has that. And then you press one and it's going to call them. All right. Listen, a lot of times they're still looking at our thank you page or whatever is going on when you call them. They are a hot lead. They are in that emotional state of mind. They are as close as they are ever going to be to buying something. I mean, think about it. When you see an ad on TV or on the internet and you're like, man, I want that, and you click that, you are, emotionally invested in whatever it is that you're looking at. The chances of you buying are so much higher right after you look at something you've been drawn in. And the same thing, we've got to get to our leads as soon as possible. We've got to reach out to them. And that's what one of the benefits of Autopilot is going to be, reaching out to your leads immediately. And if you're purchasing leads that drop directly into the system, it's going to get you live transferred over to them within 1 minute of you filling them out. How awesome is that?